Good morning, King of the Hill. We skipped a week because I was in LA, but we are back and finally, Chuffles versus Sai. Sai currently ranked 1 on the leaderboards, but I believe it's going to be a close one because I think Sai looks a little high just now. Anyway, let's get this on the road. Let's get this going. All right, we're into game 1, pre-ban phase. What are they banning? I think Chuffles is going to ban the Artemil. There we go. There's the Artemil ban from Chuffles. And the Ganymede ban from Sai. Let me switch the faces around. So Sai's on the left, Chuffles on the right. Ganymede ban from Sai. I don't know if Sai has Ganymede. I'm not sure. I can't remember. I think he was lacking Ganymede. The previous SWC, I do not know if he pulled it this time around. But he just bans it anyway. If you don't have it, just ban it. Right? If you don't ban Ganymede, he comes back to screw you over. So, as a rule of thumb, if I don't have Ganymede, I always ban Ganymede. Yeah? So, Sai going with a Molong first pick. Very meta. He looks very confident. Chuffles starts off with Diana Wusa. Are we gonna see triple unicorns again? Apparently, so people are saying in chat are telling me that Sai does have Ganymede. He just does not want to deal with it. Okay, so that's why we have the Ganymede ban right there. So, up against Diana and Wusa, what is the second wave of picks gonna be? It's gonna be Hathor Perna. By the way, guys in chat, let me know if the audio is fine. Is the music too loud, or is everything just Gucci? Because I forgot to run these tests. I'm sorry we skipped a week of King of the Hill. I'm a little rusty, yeah, because I was in LA. Chuffles going with Tessarian and Triana. Tessarian probably to deal with Perna. And every Tessarian ever in G3 is gonna do good damage. So even though it looks like the only damage source is Diana, don't never underestimate Tessarians. They can just pump out 30-40k damage with a single violent proc. Sai going with immunity, going with Veladrul. What's the last pick gonna be? Runs out of time, goes with Praha. Chuffles seems really happy with that pick. I don't know how Sai feels about this. He's like, I can't find my unit. He seems a little confused there. I don't think Praha was the desired pick here. And I think Chuffles just got a morale boost right now. From the looks of it. Okay, Theomars. Okay, last pick for Chuffles, Theomars. He's trying to make me take back my words about Theomars doesn't work in RTA. It only works if it belongs to Chuffles, because it's gonna get a proc. So anyway, Diana ban from Sai, and he's gonna ban out Chuffles. Chuffles gonna ban out, I'm sorry, I can't find the word. Chuffles gonna ban out Hathor. So we're looking at Molong Perna, Veladrul, Praha against Wusa, Triana, double Ifrits. Woo! Finally caught up to my words. I'm sorry. I'm a little washed up. Who do you think has the better draft here? Who do you think has the better draft? Looks like, I feel that Sai still has it, even though he probably didn't plan for the Praha pick. I still think it favors Sai, and I think he's just messing around here. I think that Praha is a secret weapon. It may be a damage Praha. Who knows, right? Okay, so we're gonna switch the faces around size at the bottom with the Praha. Wish of Immortality to start off turn 1. Molong up against triple buffs. Do you Dragon Dance or do you go for the Reckless Assault right away? Goes for the Dragon Dance, gets a stun onto Wusa, stripping immunity from Theomars as well. That's a pretty good result, I must say. And he gets a Violent proc, of course. It's Molong. Of course he gets a Violent proc. Goes for the Reckless Assault onto Triana. Half-Life right now on Triana. Immunity by Veladrul. This Triana is not long for this world. Wusa can't even heal as he is stunned. I believe it's a swift Wusa. Flame Nova onto Triana. One more hit to death. Do you predict the future and lay on some dots? Is it a Despair Praha? Let's find out. We can't tell right there. Did not get the strip onto Triana though. There's the Siren. There's that digital turns I was talking about. So the Siren goes 2 turns, and that's a dead Perna. 1 life of Perna down. It's still 4v4. The next turn, Triana's gonna be able to heal herself right here. Probably cleanse Wusa as well. So now it's in favor of Chuffles because seriously, another defense break into Perna, and that would be a dead Perna. Of course, Molong going 4 turns in 2 turns. But is that gonna matter? Because right now there's no defense break on Triana. What do you do here? Do you try to take out Tessarian? Do you try to take out Theomars? But even if you take out Tessarian, how do you deal with Theomars? That's a dead Perna right there. Triple crush. Don't even need that additional turn. Theomars is gonna finish off Perna. And this is looking grim for Sai right now, unless this Praha can make a miracle. Unless this Praha can disperse stun her way to victory. I don't know. Do we have Dragon Dance again? I think in 1 violent proc maybe? Okay, doesn't get the violent. Working on the Siren. If this run violence here, he's gonna kill himself, but he does not. Okay, Theomars, triple crush into Molong, gets the additional turn. There we go. There we go. That's the Theomars that will work. Okay, looks like first game goes the way of Shuffles, taking the early lead here in this best of 7 series. Game 2, first pick Shuffles. Or is it? I'm not sure. Sometimes it's a little buggy, right? Again, in the pre-ban phase, it's gonna be Artemil banned forever. Okay? This time, Sai doesn't ban Ganymede, instead bans out Amelia. First pick is still gonna be Molong regardless. That's what I feel anyway. I don't think that it's gonna be a contest over Ganymede. It's probably gonna be a contest over Molong for first pick. Shuffles looks pretty happy with the result of that first game. Yeah, he's pretty nervous coming up to this. Normally, he's pretty confident, but today's opponent is none other than Sai, rank 1 currently. You have to play everything perfectly. First pick goes the way of Shuffles, gets the Ganymede. Sai's probably gonna respond with Molong being on meta. I don't see any other pick here other than Molong, because if you don't pick Molong, the enemy picks Molong. So you gotta go Molong, right? So Molong Hathor being the picks here for Sai. Shuffle straight away. Diana, Wusa, not even thinking about this. This is clockwork. This is something you do on the ladder every other day. Picking these picks as a reaction to those picks. Yeah? It's just reflex by now. Sai going with Ethna Perna. Very offensive team by Sai. No immunity, no supports here. No heals, more debuffs. Yeah? No, not much of buffs. Is that gonna be enough? Is that gonna be enough to break through Shuffle's lineup? Double unicorns to Siren. Also pretty offensive for Shuffles. If Wusa gets banned out, it's gonna be a really quick game. Last pick, maybe Veladrol for Sai. I don't know. He seems to be, from the looks of his face, doesn't seem to be happy with the way this draft is going. Quite unsure about how this match is going. Some days you pick a draft, you go through the draft, and you are pretty sure how this match will turn out, right? You're confident of how, your plan is gonna be. And from the looks of Sai, he is that I'm not really sure how this is gonna turn out kind of phase, right? So Shuffles goes ahead with the Hathor ban, and Sai takes out Helena. Shuffle seems very happy with that. It seems like a 50-50 ban right there. So it all comes down to this. Who goes first? Right? Is Ganymede able to strip and reset Molong? Or is Molong gonna be able to perform like he did just now and strip immunity right off the bat? Let's find out. It's a Wusar turn 1. After that, Ganymede moves. Is he gonna get a strip into Violet, into Seal Magic? He does not. Okay, he does not. He was counting on that though. You can tell he was. So you gotta do Dragon Dance here, right? No! Goes for the Reckless Assault onto Diana. Gets the additional turn. This Molong is 100% so far on Violent Procs. It's 100% so far on Violent Procs. Gets the double stun too! Wow! Wow! Okay. But Diana's gonna be able to, in fact, just bring Molong right all the way down to 1 HP. Okay? Does he get the additional turn? Does not. You probably go for our defense break here and kill Diana. Gets the defense break and the stun onto Diana. You don't need Perna for this. Oh, well, actually, while he gets the additional turn onto Veladrol, it's going to be a punishment right here. Probably onto Diana. Oh! That's a dead Diana. I think he's going to get greedy and go onto Tessarian. And he does. 40k through the Wusa shields. What the fuck? Wow! See, See, that's why I'm not caster for any tournaments, okay? Because you gotta go, what the fuck right there? Jesus, save me. Okay, game 3, pre-bans. Holy 40k through the shields. I am so ashamed of my Perna. Artemil Ganymede ban. Why though? Why can't it's just, it doesn't even matter. Ganymede was picked up by Chuffles just now. You know, it didn't matter, right? But anyway, who gets first pick this time? Is it gonna be Psy? And I apologize, I forgot to switch around the face cams just now. Totally forgot about that. Psy seems pretty happy. Yeah, with the way things are going. It's currently tied 1 apiece. Again, sorry for not updating the scores. Very washed up. Skipping 1 week of cough and I forgot about it. What happened? Did Chuffles pull another disconnection? Did he do it again? He does this every week to mess with the opponent. He does this every week to mess with the opponent. Did he DC? He DC'd, right? I'm telling you, he does this on purpose. Every single week, Chuffles disconnects once, okay? During the draft. During the draft, just to mess with the opponent's head. He has to do this, okay? Alright, switch the cams around. Game 3, pre-bans again. First pick, Ganymede by Chuffles. It didn't quite work out the last time. I expect Molong Hathor, nothing changing, because it worked out the last time for him. That Molong, 2-turn every turn. Chuffles again, same thing, not changing, right? He believes that if Molong doesn't proc a Violent right there, he would have won. Or he believes that if Ganymede got the strip into Violent, into Seal Magic, he would have won. I mean, it's all up to RNG for that. Because it could have gone either way, right? In the previous game. If Ganymede did proc a Violent after stripping, the game would have gone the way of Chuffles. But hey, Psy changes it around. Brings in Icarus to the table. Interesting. I think the last pick is still going to be Velajuel for Psy. So far, it's 100% Velajuel for the last pick. Unless he has something else up his sleeve. Chuffles sticking with a very meta Triana, Tessarian, Diana. And it's very effective, don't get me wrong. I just hate Triana. Like, I think if I had a Ganymede, I would just ban out Triana. Oh dear, it's that PRAHA again. It is that PRAHA again. Will it work out this time? Without any immunity, you're looking at... Well, I mean, it's gonna be a Tessarian Violent prone to Dead Perna. But... And we know that Ganymede is faster than Molong by now, right? So if Ganymede indeed gets the strip into Violent, it's going to be Chuffles' game. However, if he does not, right away, it's going to be a dead Triana because, well, Molong Reckless Assault into Icarus Dark Recovery, that is a dead Triana right there. Anyway, switching the face cams around, PRAHA at the bottom. Let's see what happens here. Okay, Ganymede's turn to go. Does he get it? Seal Magic right away onto PRAHA. Gets the additional turn though. Ah, he must be kicking himself. He must be kicking himself right now. He must have thought, oh, if only I did the strip into Seal Magic onto Molong. But anyway, it's still looking very, very good. Looking very, very good for Chuffles right now. This Perna Flame Nova is going to proc Triana's passive. And with PRAHA being reset, meaning no heals. There we go, there's the Triana passive being proc. However, if he doesn't land asleep here, I mean, Molong does have Reckless Assault, doesn't he? Oh, but with the Wusa shield, that means that this Tessarian isn't going to die from Reckless Assault. That's not going to be enough. And then that means Tessarian can do Oblivion onto Perna. But doesn't matter though, I don't think he has enough damage to kill Perna unless he proc the Violent right there. So this Tessarian is gonna die, well, maybe not. Maybe not. No, let's see a Flame Nova, he does not. Oh shit, the default attack does 9k. Without any attack buff, without any armor break, that's really respectable damage. Anyway, Violent proc, Dragon Dance, no immunity left for Chuffles. And the Dispersion onto Wusa. And defense break is now being shaken away by Icarus, and there's no more defense break in the game because the Siren is deado. With 3 supports left for Chuffles. Can he do enough? He seal magics on Perna, which means Perna has only 1 life. But I do feel that there is more damage, there is etiquette damage on the side of Psy to be able to take this one home. Unless, well, Ganymede just keeps proccing violence into seal magics, right? But Icarus does have Dark Recovery coming up again, I think, next turn. And that's going to be a predicted future right here into a Dispersion. Not really, not quite. Only gets 1 strip. Anyway, Dead Perna 3v3. 3 supports versus Molong, Icarus, Praha. Now there is 2 forms of sustain on the side of Psy. One being Praha's heal. And of course, Icarus, Dark Twister or something. And that should be enough to weather through the damage from Chuffle's side. Of course, these seal magics going out, it's gonna limit the amount of damage that Psy can do. This one is going long. I predicted it will end up being Triana doing a lot of damage at the end. There we go, a violent proc from Ganymede again, meaning that he probably has Ventilate next turn. And he probably has Seal Magic the turn after the next. Another violent from Chuffles. He really needs to be able to proc as much violence as possible for this to go his way. Because in terms of damage, definitely a lot more damage on the side of Psy. 2 turn sleep onto Praha. Yikes! Okay, defense break onto Ganymede. You have to take down Ganymede because otherwise he's just going to ventilate Triana. Or you have to take down Triana, but without Reckless Assault from Molong. And with infinite immunity, would ventilate into Wish of Immortality if he so chooses to do so. Actually, I think these 3 supports are gonna make it. Unless Molong goes 2 turn every turn, doesn't get any stun though, only strips immunity. Wusa doesn't have Wish of Immortality because he used the Ventilate onto Triana for Triana's passive. Another sleep, going the way of Chuffles. Seal Magic onto Praha, no heal. And this Praha is dangerously low. Another 2 turn sleep, and Praha is deado 2v3 right now. Chuffles has this, it looks like. This Wusa. I mean, it doesn't look like it, but there's like quite a bit of damage and control left, even though this team looks like a very defensive team. I'm pretty much running out of things to say here. Can Icarus just violent proc and kill something to make it a 2v2? Because if he gets 1 more Seal Magic off right here, that is the end. There's the violent into the Seal Magic. Oh, but Molong also procs violent, which means next turn he does have Dragon Dance. Does he have Wish of Immortality? He gets it. There is no Seal Magic this turn. There is Dragon Dance next turn. Ventilates into Triana for that passive. Dark Twister to heal up Molong. Dragon Dance is going to be important right here. Gets immunity to take off the armor break. Gets the stun onto Wusa. Do you have it? Dark Recovery. Doesn't have it. He's not going to do it anyway because, well, he needs Wusa to be at half health. But even then you have Triana's passive preventing death. So that's going to be a problem. Can Molong proc enough violence? If you don't do Dark Recovery, goes on to Triana, gets the Dark Recovery on her, another 2 turn sleep from Wusa, wasting a turn from Molong, and that's a crit, and that's a dead Molong. Icarus 1v3. I think this one goes the way of Chuffles. See? Chuffles pulls a disconnect right there. And game 3 goes his way. Game number 4, let's go. Again, the Amelia ban by Psy. And the Artemil ban. It's going to be Artemil ban all the way. For those of you who don't know, if you have a Korean social security number, you are likely, 90% likely to summon an Artemil. This is based on a study of all the Korean players that I've met. All of them seem to have an Artemil. Okay? Including Comtour stuff. Alright? It's just a thing. Anyway. Game 4. First pick, Psy. Do you take the Ganymede? Or do you take the Molong? Because if you take Ganymede, you give up Molong. It's almost certain by now. Perna Molong, the response to the Ganymede pick. Exactly how I play it every time. Except mine doesn't have those runes. Oh! Sai going Wusa Diana! Taking away the picks from Chuffles. Now this game is crucial because if Sai loses this one, Chuffles goes to match point. And it's like a lot of pressure trying to mount a comeback being down 3-1. It seems like both these players are taking the units from previous games. Yeah, Veladrul being picked up by Chuffles and Vanessa. Interesting, probably for the speed leader to guarantee that Molong turn 1. I mean Molong that guarantees that Molong moves before Ganymede. And this time Sai goes Triana. It's just swapping units, right? But Hathor being picked up by Sai. What's Shuffle's last pick gonna be? Are we gonna see, well, Helena? Is that a good pick here? After all, if you ban out Wusa, you're looking at full wind against heavy fire. Right now, there's 3 fire units on the side of Shuffles. And there's 4 wind units on the side of Sai. So 4 fire versus 4 wind. He doesn't ban out Wusa, goes for the Hathor ban instead. Now, if you're Sai, what do? You're up against quad fire. Quad fire. Well, triple fire now that Veladrul is being banned down. There's Ganymede for the resets to make sure that Perna only has 1 life or Vanessa doesn't revive people. But triple fire versus triple wind. The law of elements, though. Is it gonna? I mean, based on the colors, fire should prevail, shouldn't it? Usa gets turn 1, no doubt, going Wish of Immortality. Now, does Ganymede move before Molong? Molong goes, Dragon Dance, doesn't get a single bit of immunity right there. So what does the Diana do here? If she goes Inevitable Wound, she's gonna lose immunity. So she goes for the stun instead. Okay? Now as Ganymede, you gotta go for the strip into Violent here. Ventilates onto Wusa for another turn of Wish of Immortality. Now, there is no defense break on the side of Sai. Is he gonna be able to do enough damage to out DPS the every turn heal from Perna? I think, even though some people in chat says that Sai's gonna win, this actually looks favorable right here for Chuffles. I mean, well, if this Helena just keeps going. So there we go, goes to human form for Diana right here. Probably, who's he going? Going on Perna, but that's gonna leave him exposed right here to Seal of Fire. Doesn't get the defense break, doesn't get the violent proc. Okay, Helena goes back to unicorn form, doesn't proc a violent right here. Helena is dropping very low. The only sustain here being, well, Wusa's heal, and well, okay, there's Triana's heal as well, but without defense break, I don't know. I just don't feel that it's quite enough. Diana does get a good stun onto Perna right there. It's pretty crucial stun. So, Triana can possibly kill Perna right here. Not really. And with Wusa's gonna kill Perna, and that's gonna proc the Vanessa's passive, unless he's trying to wait. He's trying to wait it out for the next Seal Magic. Is that possible? Oh, wait though. Wait though. Wait though. Because right now, Helena could very well kill Diana, right? Because Swing Flame is gonna proc Triana's passive. Okay. And Triana, does she have the heal? She doesn't have the heal. Okay, she goes for the shield on Diana. Diana's still alive. But Helena right here, is she going to be able to do enough damage? Does not break the shield, but gets the additional turn. And that's it. That is going back to human form. And Swing Flames, and that's going to be a dead Diana. There it is. That's a dead Diana right there. But Perna is going to be dead next turn. Pretty much. It's still Helena's turn again. Okay. Does Wusa do enough damage to kill Perna? Yes. 3v3. 3 supports again. 3 supports. The same 3 supports that Chuffles had last turn. Against the damage lineup that Chuffles has this turn. But with Seal Magic on the table, I'd say that this favors Sai. this actually does favor Sai. But you can never, you know, you can't be sure, right? There is Molong there. There is Helena there. There's infinite turns. Things can happen. Sai with the healing music to give Wish of Immortality to his team. With immunity though, Helena lacks that burst damage that she needs to turn this around. But it is still possible. Even without defense break, as you get later into the game, a single Helena can turn the table around. Another reset here onto Vanessa, ensuring that there is no revive, slowly chipping away at this Molong. This crit, is it gonna be enough? Not quite. Molong has one more move before he dies. Nope, just kidding. He's probably gonna die right here after Wusa kills him. So Mountain's power, there we go, 3v2. This is Helena's last shot. Can you Swaying Flames your way to victory? Not quite. Not quite. Because there are only 3 units left, Helena doesn't get full attack bar. And she doesn't absorb attack bar, I think, because there's immunity. Correct me if I'm wrong. I could be wrong. I don't own a Helena, I'm not quite sure. But now he has to work against double fire. Again, still Shuffles has more damage as compared to Sai. Because this Helena doesn't take a lot of damage from Wusa. I mean, look at the damage. This Triana is gonna be dead soon. This Triana is gonna be dead soon. If this Helena procs a violent right now. Oh dear! Oh no! Oh no! This Triana survives by the skin of her teeth! Wusa, can you do enough damage? Mountain's power! Knocking Helena just a bit lower. Seal magic onto Helena. She can't go back to Unicorn form. Wusa seals the deal. That was so close. Wow. So Sai takes game 4 and we are back. Even Steven, 2 apiece. We are going to game 5. This is the closest match in a long time. Sai going with the Ganymede ban this time around, not the Amelia ban. Seems to be a pattern here. One game he bans Amelia, the other game he bans Ganymede. Who gets first pick right now? First pick Sai. What's he gonna go with? Molong, of course. Why am I even asking that? It's always gonna be Molong. And Chaffos probably gonna react. Is he gonna react with the goes with Perna? Okay, Usa and Perna. It's a good pick. I mean, I wouldn't want to give Sai his Perna though. That Perna does hit very hard. But if you're a Sai right here, do you go to Siren? No, he still likes Wind against Fire. He still likes Diana and Hathor. Chaffle's going with double immunity though. Is he? Veladjewel Woos. That's a I mean, looking at the first 4 pick of Chaffle's, in itself, it's a very, very strong draft. Sai going with Praha again. Praha has a 0% win rate this series. Hello. Is he gonna actually give Praha her first win this series? It does not seem... whoa, whoa. Whoa, Fwa, is that you? We're seeing a Chow right here. Interesting. I think this is the first Chow I've seen in King of the Hill ever since... well, Fwa. Anyway. Ciara last pick for Chuffles. Chow, interesting. Chuffles with the Diana band right here, and Sai bans out Ciara. Is Chow gonna be able to work the magic? I'm curious though, that the Sarian pick, I mean, he's an all-round solid unit, but really, the only passive unit is just Chow's passive. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Can he do enough? I mean, if Praha does indeed get a good predict the future off into a Hathor sleep, everyone will be asleep for 1 turn. However, Hathor doesn't really work nice with Praha because, well, Praha leaves dots, and Hathor only has a 1 turn sleep because of the dots ticking. Anyway, Dragon Dance right here doesn't get the stun onto Veladjewel. He needs a Despair stun right here. Goes for the predicted future, going all in, which means that Veladjewel does Sanctuary, and that's it. You used every single strip. Resistance on the Oblivion though. Never mind. Joking. He gets Oblivion back again. Okay. So do you sleep Perna and just go on Perna hardcore, or do you go into Siren? What's the play here? Oh, he's choosing to go on Wusa instead. Interesting. Well, no, he strips the immunity away from Wusa, but he focuses onto Perna. But the moment this Chow drops, the moment this Perna gets a Flame Nova crit onto this Chow, that's gonna be bad news. Goes for the Reckless Assault, and that's gonna be a dead Perna. She's gonna have 2 lives though. Do you heal or do you kill Perna? Goes for the kill onto Perna, gets attack bar. Okay, okay, but if Perna gets a Flame Nova crit right here, no, no, no. Delayed promise, Perna goes to sleep. So Chow is gonna get that heal from Praha. Unless Tasarian crits and puts another dot, this Chow's gonna tick out. No, doesn't crit. He doesn't crit. So there's the Daydream. So he's gonna switch targets and focus on the Siren instead. He needs to shake that Oblivion off. Do you have Dragon Dance? He has Dragon Dance next turn though, which is gonna be able to stun up Perna and hopefully to Siren. Triple Crush, and this to Siren 2 turn every turn! You can see Chow is, you can see Sai is getting really tilted here. He's going for the Justice, okay. Knocks the Siren a bit low, but bear in mind that Daydream is on cooldown. He's not doing Dragon Dance, which means this to Siren could potentially kill Chow right here. Do you sleep to Siren? No, goes for the sleep on Wusa. If he crits, he does crit. That's a dead Chow. Is it? It's a dead Chow. And do Dragon Dance is stun? You need to stun. Look at him, he's focusing it. He's praying for the stun and strip from Molong right now. Does he get it? Doesn't get anything that matter. He does get better draw, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Fire beats water. Praha with the 0% win rate. It's continuing to be 0%. Doesn't get the weakened attack onto Perna. Unless this Molong can violent enough right here. This Molong really needs to violent enough. That's gonna be, oh no, wow, Tasari's still living. Still living. Do you have Delayed Promise? Do you have anything? Doesn't have anything. Do you have Dragon Dance? You can still win this. He can still win this because Perna does not have another life. No, he goes for the Reckless Assault right here. 2v2 Water versus Wusa and Veladrul. Does Praha get her first win with Perna out of the game? This looks very much in favor of Sai because as the game goes on, Praha gets very strong. I know I've tried Praha before. As the game goes on, she hits really, really hard. And she keeps getting extra turns with the stunts, combined with the stunts from Molong. And, well, the really hard-hitting guy, Veladrul, right here, his fire is probably going to glance for the most part. And defense break on the side of Sai with double strips. I think he's going to take the lead right here. Because one more default attack from Praha. And that's a dead Veladrul, pretty much. Game 5 goes the way of Sai. Okay, Praha does get her first win. Match point for Sai right now. Chuffles, can he mount a comeback? First pick gonna be Sai for this final deciding match. Well, I mean match point for Sai. Pre-ban, still gonna be Artemil. Or is it? Chuffles is thinking about it. Do you let Artemil through? Do you risk it and let Artemil through? I think Chuffles is pulling a disconnect. Is he? Is he pulling a disconnect again? He's pulling a disconnect again. Come on, man. Oh no. Oh, Sai disconnect. Alright, this time Sai disconnected. This time Sai disconnected. It wasn't Chuffles, okay? This time Sai pulled the disconnect. Anyway, Chuffles with the Artemil ban and Sai with the Ganymede ban. Match point for Sai. The pressure is on Chuffles right now. is he gonna draft the same way he drafted what he won? Every time there is a disconnect, Chuffles wins. It's been going on for weeks. It doesn't matter. Maybe this time it wasn't Chuffles that disconnects, but every time there's a disconnect, Chuffles wins. Let's find out. Sai with the Molong first pick, Chuffles responding with Perna Wusa. Same, similar draft. The look and focus on Sai's face. This is match point. He is not messing around anymore. Again, sticking with the Hathor Diana in the presence of a Perna. Tessarion again from Chuffles, even though he has the Perna. Is this to deny Tessarion from the enemy? Hovers around Ethna. Is he gonna lock it in? Locks it in. Ethna's a solid pick against these units. I hate Ethna. I just fell prey to her in RTA. Sai going with the Village Wolf. What's the last pick gonna be? Okeanos for the first time this series. And Chuffles for the first time brings out Amelia. Can't really tell who has the upper hand here, but with Sai looking to ban out Perna, can Tessarion and Ethna do enough damage through immunity? Through Village Wolf's immunity, through Oki's reset? Hathor banned out by Chuffles. Okay, so we're looking at the Molong, Diana, Oki, and Village Wolf for Sai, and a Wusa, Ethna, Tessarion, Amelia for Chuffles. Going with the accuracy leader, he really, really wants to land those debuffs. Wusa, turn 1. Triple buffs. Triple buff, shields, shield runes, Wusa shield, and immunity. If Oki gets the reset here. No way he gets the reset. There's triple buffs. Goes for it. Doesn't get it, as predicted. You don't get it. There's no way you get it when there's triple buffs. Ethna's turn to go. Does she get the stun? Goes for the capture to Molong. Doesn't get it at the end. So we're looking at Dragon Dance here. Again up against triple buffs. Can he get anything off of this? No, he goes for the Reckless Assault onto Ethna right away. And with only Wusa sustained, it doesn't really heal for a lot. Diana is going to be able to finish off this Ethna right away. No, he goes for the... He doesn't go for the finish onto Ethna. In fact, goes for the shield. That's interesting. That's a legend mind right there. I wouldn't do the same thing, but anyway, he has his reasons. I mean, Oki's going to be able to finish off Diana, except he's not. So, Mountain's Power right here, giving Diana just one more turn. Just one more turn. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. No more turns. Okay? So, 4v3. Ethna didn't do any work before she died. Can Tessarion mount a comeback? Did I say Diana? Maybe I said Ethna. I'm sorry. It's all up to Tessarion right now. It's all up to Tessarion. Can he mount? Can he proc some crazy violence? But it looks like Sai is getting those violent procs, and he seems pretty satisfied with them. That's it. It's gonna be a dead Amelia right here, as Diana goes back to Unicorn form. One hit. That's it. All up to Tessarion. He still has immunity. Well, he doesn't have any more immunity after this. Triple crush. No violent proc. So that's gonna be a defense break, and that's it. Sai takes this series 4-2. GG. Congratulations to Sai. Finally, Chuffles gets beaten. Finally. Finally a new king. But it's gonna be hard to fix a time with Sai. He's always drunk. I don't know. We'll have King of the Hill next week because Sai's probably drunk next week. I don't know. Alright? But next week's opponent, I don't know who it is yet. It could be Snow coming back from vacation, or it could be another player. We shall see. Anyway, a very entertaining game by Chuffles and Sai. It was very close. I believe it could have gone either way. It's really a matter of who got a little more procs than the other. Again, Shout out to Chuffles for making this a close one and a good game to Sai. I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.